Oh snap! Hello and welcome to Cretaceous Cantina, where today we're having a look at the Mattel Jurassic World Snap Squad dinosaur figurines. So this just showed up in the mail yesterday. Special thanks to Mattel for sending this my way for product review to show you guys what these little guys are like. This packaging is pretty cool. I like the very colorful nature of it. I don't know that this is going to actually be available like this. I'm pretty sure it's just for promotional purposes that they come in this pretty little box. But it is fun, and I just love that, blue right there. Our mouth opens like that. So we open this up, and we have a little Snap Squad pamphlet, Snap and Collect. And let's see what it's got in here. So take Snap Squad snapshots. So it shows you what you can do with the Snap Squad figures. So you can dangle them on your fingers. You can put them on the top of your pencil. I like that. You can put them on your cap or on your backpack. You can put them on your sneakers. Whatever you want to do, really. On your pants as well. Hashtag Snap Squad goals. That's fun. Here at the back, you can see that we have the full lineup right here, at least the full lineup so far. So it looks like we got T-Rex, we got Velociraptor Blue, we got Dilophosaurus, Indominus Rex, Indoraptor, Carnotaurus. That looks like the Bull T-Rex. We have another Velociraptor. We have another Velociraptor, and yet another Velociraptor. And then we have the Indominus Rex. Is this one different than this one? It looks like they're the same, just maybe the colors are slightly different. Interesting. Very interesting. This one actually looks maybe like it's a little more metallic or something. I would also presume these are the Raptor Squad Raptors from Jurassic World. At least that makes sense to me since there are 4 of them when you include Blue. So yeah, this is a really fun little pamphlet there. And then here, you can see that it shows the little guy biting onto somebody's finger. And when you pull these out, look what we got here. They're already snapping away. They are attached to this fold out piece. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and they're all hanging from this. So that is super, super fun. So let me go and grab these and get them pulled off so we can get a better look at what we got in here. So they detach just like that. All right, so here we have the Snap Squad figurines. As you can see, from left to right, we have Velociraptor Blue, Indominus Rex, Tyrannosaurus Rex, and Indoraptor. So the packaging on these guys is, as you can see, it's pretty small. I mean, these are small figures, so the packaging is accordingly small. And it basically tells you the name of the character. It says Snap Squad, Jurassic World, ages 4+. You have Chomp, and you can actually test it out by pressing on this little knob back there. The mouth just opens like that. You can see that it does have those little dangly legs there too, and articulated arms also. And the tails also move back and forth. And here's the back. Not a whole lot to say, just a lot of mumbo jumbo there. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get each of these little guys unboxed, taken out from their card back, so we can take a closer look at them and see what each of them are like. Because these are a little bit different than what Mattel has done before. Obviously, we've had a huge focus on Mattel's Jurassic product over the past year. You guys have been watching them more than any other video series we've ever done on the channel. So I'm really looking forward to showing you something a little bit different. That is still Jurassic, it's still from Mattel, but separate from what we usually focus on from the 3 3/4 inch range of Jurassic World toys. All right, you guys, so here are the Snap Squad figures out of the packaging, and as you can see, they're pretty cute. Not gonna lie, they are pretty cute. Didn't really know what to expect with these, even though I had seen photos from Toy Fair and whatnot. I wasn't really sure what they were actually going to be like. When you handle them, they are kind of different from what you might expect. And let's just demonstrate that again with Blue here. So you can see that the limbs are pretty wobbly. They kind of jingle up and down. The tail also goes back and forth. The only thing that's really secure on here is the head. And again, you do have that knob back there. So you're just going to activate it like that. And you can see that the mouth does open. What's cool about this is they actually did detail the mouth pretty well. You can see there's a little bit of gloss applied inside to the tongue and to the roof of the mouth to give it that slicked look. The teeth are also painted. The rest of the figurine, it's obviously a very exaggerated looking version of Velociraptor Blue, or any of these species really. But you know, it's fun. It is done well. I mean, I think even if these aren't really your cup of tea, I do think the execution was carried out pretty well. And you can see that the rest of the details on here are pretty nice. It's sculpted fairly decently. It has some pretty nice paint applications to it. Even the eyeballs were glossed up a little bit. So that is quite fun. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the Indominus Rex. Same thing, you can see that it does have a nice sculpt. It does have that fleck that Mattel has been doing on these dinosaurs in the 3 3/4 inch range. So you do see that carried through on the Indominus. And interestingly, it's the only one that looks to have that. And it is painted pretty well. It does look like the Indominus did in Jurassic World. You can see it's a little bit darker up top, and then it kind of fades into this lighter gray color before you get to the bottom where it's kind of the same color. The claws are glossed and painted, at least for the feet, not so on the hands. And I really like those really bold orange eyes that the Indominus has. So you can see her teeth here are very jagged, in keeping with the way that this creature appears in the Jurassic World film. Moving on to the T-Rex, you can see that the coloration is very much in line with any T-Rex Mattel has put forth in the Jurassic World toy line, save for the Bite and Fight T-Rex, which is painted a little bit differently. Meaning you get the dark brown on the top. It's kind of like a reddish brown. Then you have more of this caramel colored brown in here. And then, of course, the much lighter tan for the underside and on the lower jaw area. And you can see that, once again, the toe claws are painted. The sculpting is pretty nice. You can see that there is some texture in there. There are some little details you can see there. And, of course, the hands are very appropriately small. Her jaw opens just like that, so you can see the inside of the mouth. Again, nicely detailed. She's got these very bold yellow eyes. Moving on to the Indoraptor. So this one is actually different in the sense that you don't have, the eyes aren't quite as noticeable as far as where the pupils are. They're actually these little slits that face forward. And that is kind of different because if you look at these other ones, the eyes sort of do face forward. But again, they're just kind of slits for eyes, which differentiates it quite a bit from its brethren. The paint is also very nicely done. It's very dark black, and you do have this nice metallic coloring on the sides in gold and in kind of that orangey color, and long sickle claws on her feet. And the teeth are also kind of gnarly looking, kind of like the Indominus Rex. And yeah, that's how the jaw opens. And again, those limbs, tail, they just kind of wobble around. So these are quite small. If we bring out the measuring tape, you can see that she stands just over 2 inches, maybe about 2 1/4 inches. And as far as her length goes, she's actually going to be about 3 1/4 inches. So yeah, these are tiny. I don't know what the price point on these is. I don't have that information in this set that was sent to me, but I can't imagine they're going to be that expensive. And these are kind of cool in terms of like if they were an impulse buy where, you see them and, you just want to grab one, to keep in your car or to keep on your person, to take to school, to take to work, have on your desk, whatever. I think they work pretty well. And I do want to demonstrate how strong the mouth mechanisms are. So they have a very good grip. It actually kind of hurts. It's quite a bit of a pinch that these guys give off on the fingers. But yeah, they're really on there and they're definitely not going to be going anywhere. That is pretty fun. And I imagine that no matter where you tack these guys to, they're going to latch on pretty well and be pretty hard to get off. So pretty nice. So overall, these are fun. They're not something I would normally go for. I obviously prefer the 3 3/4 inch range. I prefer things that are more realistic, more film accurate. But not everything needs to be that way. I definitely think that there's a market for things beyond that. And I think these definitely fit that formula of maybe capturing a different segment of the Jurassic audience, or just serving as a fun impulse buy that you can grab and add a little Jurassic to your life. We all need a little Jurassic in our lives. Thanks again to Mattel for sending these my way so that I could review them for you. These should be hitting stores in the near future, so keep an eye out for them. Be sure to let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Which of these is your favorite? I'm curious to know. Follow on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for the latest news and updates. And as always, I'd like to thank you for tuning in to Cretaceous Cantina. Until next time, bye-bye.